3XLs, 2XLs, 1XL. Where's 5XL? Discrimination.
Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive. They're meant to be worker ants.
Do you think men are important? Like for what?
This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out. Leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity.
Nobody cares about when you do that and there's like muscles there. Nobody cares about.
Now I'll show you the Kaioken! It off. All the power of Super Saiyan Blue intensified with the Kaioken technique.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave me, baby, let me down slowly. I know I'm
His energy keeps shooting higher. It's extraordinary. Good old Kaioken. I guess it was worth the risk after all.
What was the feeling that made you cheat?
Always cheat before they cheat. I was just bored.
Quadruple. No, it's time! Oh, it's risky, but there's a big payoff, too. Here it comes!
Listen carefully, bros. This is the revolution.
I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you leave them, baby, let me down slowly.
Hello guys, thank you for watching this. I hope you have a good and a productive day. Today's advice is linked to the video, of course, and I chose Goku for this video with a big idea in mind, you know? Because I remember my time when I was a child and I was watching TV, you know, and I found about Dragon Ball and I was like, wow, I was fascinated by Dragon Ball back in the days. So we are going to talk a bit about the weakness and what is it, and people are against it, people embrace weakness, I don't know. I want to make a point on this. Nowadays you can just be weak, you know, and doesn't matter what are you doing, you can be as weak as you can and still live a, let's say, decent life, maybe below decent, but you are still alive, you know. As if we are looking back on the days, like, let's say, 1,000 years ago. If you are a weak person, probably you will get murdered or robbed or anything like this, you know. You're back in times like not really civilized people. People are going in your house, people are trying to rob you, you're not safe on the streets and stuff like this. And basically, if you are weak at that point, you will get injured. And now, with the civilization and how we evolve and stuff like this, you can just walk the street and don't really feel like you're not safe. Maybe for the ladies it's like this, like, yeah, if you're a lady and you're walking alone on the street midnight or something like this, you kind of feel unsafe. But as a man, back in the days, it was the same thing, you know, if you're a weak person, of course. And the point I'm trying to make here is, in today's society, no one cares if you're a weak person or if you're a strong person. You know, no one cares about it. You can be weak, you can be strong, you can be anything that you want. Because it's so easy nowadays to be weak. You know, back in the days, it was quite hard to be weak because you would expose yourself to many dangers, you know. But now you can just lock yourself in the room and do nothing, just maybe consume social media all day, and nothing will happen to you. Okay, something will happen to you, like mentally, okay, you're going to age and you don't have any friends, social connections, maybe a good job, stuff like this. But in that moment, if you are weak, nothing happens to you. And I think we should encourage people to be strong. I think we should encourage hard work and dedication and sacrifice. But if somebody do not want it, you know, is just sick of it, don't. Let's say you have a friend, you're on self-improvement and you want to get your friend on self-improvement too, but you know what type of friend is it? Oh, that kind that you used to play video games with, maybe drink a couple of beers, maybe smoke some weed and stuff like this. You know it's gonna be a long journey if you want to take your friend on self-improvement. But sometimes, and for some people, it doesn't work because they just don't want. And I think we should emphasize this more. Stop dragging people to do things that are okay for them. You know, if you single-handed can't measure and decide for yourself what things are good for you and what things are bad for you, I'm not gonna grab you by the hand and guide you to life. You know why? Because I have some things to do too. And if you take 3 people like this and you're trying to help them every day, like let's say 2 people, if you're trying to help them every day, you're going to waste your time. You're not going to help yourself first. Because when I was sad, depressed, like overweight, porn addict, like nobody came and do me a favor and get me out of that, you know? I was getting myself out of that. I was the only one who was there for me in that moment. Of course, there were some people who tried to advise me, you know, but we as human beings, we have a thing, you know, with the advices. So you hear something from an up-level person, he gives you a good piece of advice and it's free, and we tend to hear the advice but do as we like to do, you know, just, okay, I heard it, but I'm not going to do it your way, I'm going to do my way. And I think that's stupid, and that's what I did. So, on my final point of suffering, because it was a suffering, bro, it was bad, it was just pain. Because when you're doing some bad habits, you don't really realize at the moment you're doing them. But when you come to realize that you're addicted to something and you're doing it and it feels bad to do it, that's when it's fucked up. That's when it's going to feel like hell. And then I said it in the beginning, like I chose Goku for this one because he strives to be more powerful, you know. He unlocks different stages, you know, like it's a way of improvement in every aspect and is the figure of general stuff being something unique. I don't know if this makes sense or something, but you know, he's not someone special, but through hard work and dedication he becomes something unique. Yeah, this is the advice for today. Try to help people out, but know when you need to back off, you know. Thank you all for watching this. If you like what you heard, hit the subscribe and the like button because it helped me a lot. And until I catch you in the next one, watch this video over here because this one is a powerful one. Peace.